The Guam Crimestoppers report, and joining me in studio is Crimestoppers coordinator Officer Paul Tapao. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
What do you have for us this week?
This week's crime report is a robbery, like a mugging style. One of our local runners got robbed while he was running in Tumuning by Tumuning Elementary School.
On Friday the 7th of March, officers from the Tumuning Precinct Command entertained a robbery complaint which occurred on the roadway of Route 14, Salas, San Antonio, Tumuning by the Tumuning Elementary School. According to the police report, at about 9:45 p.m., a male jogger was running on the northbound sidewalk of Route 14 by the Tumuning Elementary School when he noticed three men by the parking lot entrance of the school. The male jogger immediately noticed one of the men was armed with a wooden baseball bat. As the male jogger approached the area where the men were at, he noticed that all three men had blocked his path, causing the jogger to jump onto the outer lane of Route 14 to avoid them. Suddenly, the male jogger was struck on the head and immediately fell to the ground and began covering his head with his arms to protect himself from the attack. As the male jogger was being attacked, he noticed that someone had pulled his waist pouch during the attack. The male jogger then looked up and saw the three men running towards the access way that leads towards the baseball field. The victim only described the armed suspect as possibly Micronesian and in his early 20s, standing between 5'6" to 5'8" tall with a build. The victim was only able to describe the other two suspects as also being that of Micronesian descent and also in their early 20s. As a result of the attack, the victim was treated at the scene by GFD medics. The Guam Police Department and the Guam Crimestoppers needs the island's help relative to this robbery complaint that occurred in our roadways and to one of our island runners. If you have any information about this case, please call the Guam Crimestoppers at 477-HELP or text 688-STOP. You can also visit our webpage at www.guam.crimestoppersweb.com or call the Guam Police Department at 475-8615-6 or 7. Guam Crimestoppers wants to remind the public that we do not use caller ID and you do not have to leave your name. You can receive a cash reward of up to $1,000 if the information provided leads to the arrest and conviction for the person or persons responsible for this crime or any other crime.
All right, well, thank you, Paul, for coming in.
Thank you so much for having us again.
Please, if you have any information about this robbery in Tumuning, please call Guam Crimestoppers at 477-HELP. That's 477-4357, or you can also text 688-STOP. Thanks for watching and stay safe.